Hey guys, my name is Crispy.
And I'm JustBot.
And we are the F&D Gamers. The F&D Gamers stands for the Father
and Daughter Gamers.
So today we are working on another chapter of Trial 3 of Phoenix Wright. Hopefully we're going to get to the end. Not quite sure, but
yeah.
Seems like we're going to get to the end.
There's not a lot that needs to be wrapped up yet.
Right. But we have to kind of figure out, how to prove Will Powers did not kill the jackhammer, I guess is the victim's name. So, and I always blame it on Wendy Oldbag. So.
Oldbag. You just wanted me to do the voice, didn't you?
Yeah, exactly. So, check out the gameplay coming up right now. Boom.
Ooh, day 3.
This should be the final day, I would assume.
Yes.
Do I do Will?
I think yes.
Mr. Wright. Yes? Why do you look so unhappy? Oh, nothing. Really, it's nothing. Right, Mia? Uh-oh, she looks even unhappier.
Phoenix, your client is now practically a dead man walking. Perhaps that's why I feel particularly close to him.
This is no time for dead people jokes, please.
No, we're going into this trial utterly defenseless. Yet, if Mr. Powers is truly innocent, we should be able to find something overlooked in the evidence to prove it.
Something overlooked?
We have to find something, Phoenix, today. It's that, or lose the trial.
This isn't going to be easy.
No. Mia's just there, she's like...
What? Why does every Japanese thing have some chick with really large cleavage?
No idea.
It's always.
Oh wait, April May did too.
Right. Well, she was even more over the top. Just saying, it seems a little odd that it's always in everything. Oh well. I have to do the judge?
Yes.
Give me a second.
I'm giving you all of your seconds. Bonk.
Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers.
The prosecution is ready, Your Honor.
The defense is ready, Your Honor. Very well. Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement, please.
An unexpected fact has come to the attention of the court. Yesterday we learned that there were other people present at the studios. Today I would like to show evidence proving they had nothing to do with the murder.
Very well. You may call your first witness, Mr. Edgeworth. I wonder if it'll be that producer.
Prosecution calls Mr. Salmonella to the stand.
Or that director?
Will the witness state his name and profession? How rude could you get? You don't know me. I'm the director. I make the Steel Samurai noob raffle. Salmonella, I'm a director at television.
Are you at Global Studios on the day of the murder?
Honor.
Time out. Why is the judge asking questions?
That's the prosecution's job, isn't it?
Yes! I'm the
Edgeworth.
Judge should not be doing squat. All right.
Edgeworth, do your job.
Very well. Please testify to the court about the events of that day.
Thank you. Phoenix, let's start by picking this testimony apart. If Powers is innocent, you know what that means. Someone in the trailer on that day did it.
Right. She doesn't waste any time putting on the pressure.
No, Mia's just go after this. Day of the murder. I was at the studios from around 9 that morning. During the morning, I was doing an action scene run through. It took a lot more time than I thought it would. I hear that everyone else ate lunch in the employee area, but I had a meeting in the Studio 2 trailer, so I ended up skipping lunch. We were in the meeting until around 4. During the meeting, well, I'm pretty sure no one left their chairs. That's about it.
The time of Mr. Hammer's death was 2:30 p.m. And according to your testimony, you were in the meeting at that time. Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you, Your Honor. Dum-dum. That seems correct.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. Why did he say
Yeah.
Press.
Hold it! In the employee area?
That's right. It was a fight scene between the Steel Samurai and the evil magistrate.
Was anyone else at the run-through?
Oh yeah, that security lady was sitting there watching the whole thing. Lol. She was cheering on Hammer, if you can believe it.
She certainly has the lungs for it.
Ow! Sorry.
Anyone else?
Nope, just us four. That's more of just like a statement.
Yeah.
Says, yep. We did find plates and stuff, so that kind of makes sense. Didn't we find a plate at the trailer, the Studio 2?
I don't know.
Oh.
You can press, I don't know.
Okay.
How does he know? What exactly did they have for lunch?
T-bone steak. The assistant cooks them up.
Come to think of it, there was a plate with some bones on it in the employee area.
Everyone else, meaning that the witness did not eat with them.
Thanks, Edgeworth.
Like,
Hold it! So in the end, you didn't get to eat?
Yeah, no steak at least. Can you believe it?
That must have been tough.
Phoenix.
Yeah.
Doesn't something about that seem odd to you? Oh.
Bro.
I was trying...
Can you go back?
I don't know. I'm sorry.
Bro.
I was just trying to press the A button to skip along the dialogue.
Okay. Well, I hope you didn't ruin it. We have to press him on this again. And then it should... So you rewinded it.
Must have been tough.
Yeah.
Doesn't something about that seem odd to you?
It's contradictory.
There you go.
Yeah, it does seem odd now that you mention it. Mr. Manila.
What did you want?
When I went to Studio 2, I saw something on the table there. There were 2 plates, the same kind of plates as the ones in the employee area. Who ate lunch there?
No, good call. Sweats. I was embarrassed, so I didn't mention it. But I did eat after all.
What is with this tongue?
I don't get it.
A T-bone steak, you mean?
Yeah, well, I mean, the assistant went through all that trouble. I brought it to the trailer, thinking I could eat it later.
So now he has left the area, even though he said he never left the area. Clearly the man who likes to eat, I suspected as much. So when exactly did you eat it?
We took one break during that meeting. I wolfed it down then. Drool.
What time was that break? A mental image I will carry with me to the grave. Wait a second. They took a break in that meeting. That contradicts his testimony. I'll press on that one a bit more. Press.
Always.
What were you discussing?
The Steel Samurai story and our budget. Get this. The sponsor turned to me and said, Mr. Manila, those scripts of yours are not appropriate for children. Can you believe it?
Actually, I kind of can. So nobody left the table during the whole meeting.
Contradictory statement!
Yep. You didn't take a single break?
Yeah, not a one. Sweats.
You have to press him again.
Wait a sec.
I know, it's like, dude, you just said it. Maybe I do have an idea. Press harder!
Don't leave him be.
Wait a second. Mr. Manello, you just contradicted yourself. Didn't you just tell the court that you ate T-bone steak during a break?
Oops, Russell.
Well?
And
Mr. Manello, what's this all about?
Well, yeah, I guess we did take a little break. Phoenix, right job. If they took a break, one of them could have gone to the studio during that time.
Your Honor, I call on the witness to testify to the court about this break. Very well. Mr. Manila, your testimony, please. What is this?
I don't know.
Uh-oh, Edgeworth is laughing. Updated testimony.
The break. Yeah.
For what it's worth.
Thank you. I'm like, for what it's worth, we took a break. Ruffle. But it was only 15 minutes. 15. That's only 13 in base 12. What? Not enough time for someone to say, commit murder in Studio 1. Though. That's only just enough time to eat a T-bone steak, if you ask me. I don't know about you, but I eat very slow.
I don't think it would even be enough time for that, but that's just me. Very well. You may begin the cross-examination.
Thank you, Mr. Judge Man. We didn't even know his name. He's just the judge. What is word? Take a break. Press or
no?
Okay. It's only 15 minutes. That's only
Press.
13 in base 12. What does that mean?
What were you doing for those 15 minutes?
Eating my T-bone steak. What else?
There were 2 plates on that table.
Oh, right. The other one was Diva's. Sorry, D. Vasquez's plate.
E. Vasquez, the producer?
To eat a T-bone steak in 15 minutes. That's quite a feat. Just why?
Why is that?
Mm-hmm. Oh.
I have to say, you look like a guy who gets through his meals pretty fast.
Oh my gosh. Bruh. Well, I was facing a cold, slightly chewy T-bone steak. Even I have to take my time eating that kind of food. Duh. Well, wait. Why was it cold?
Yeah.
Well, Phoenix?
Yeah. That testimony was too short to wring any kind of useful information out of.
All you have to do is prove that he was able to go to Studio 1 in that time.
Oh, great. Is that all?
Oh, wait. When did he take it? Yeah. I'm like, when?
What time exactly did you take this break?
I think it was from around 2:30 or so until 2:45.
2:30? That's the time of death. So we could have gone to Studio 1, killed Hammer, and come back. I guess it's possible time-wise. Edgeworth is not happy right now.
I just want to look. Right. Oh. Doesn't work. Because if the head will...
I would press that. Okay. Okay, keep going.
I'll press this
Can you?
again.
Why is that?
Uh-huh. Haven't we had enough of this pointless line of questioning? Your Honor, the testimony to this point has made one certain fact painfully clear. The people in the trailer had nothing to do with this murder. It was impossible for any of them to go to Studio 1.
What?
I just saw it. Something wrong, Mr. Wright? Surely you aren't suggesting one of the people in the trailer went to Studio 1?
Well, Mr. Wright?
Felix, this is critical. Think about it before you give your answer.
You got like the...
Oh, yeah.
I think it's impossible.
I think it's impossible, too, because if the thing was down at 2:15 and they took the...
Yeah. I don't want to write off so many possible suspects, but I can't keep claiming the impossible either. I agree, it was impossible for anyone in the trailer to go to the studio in that time.
Ha ha. I thought you might be thoughtlessly treading on thin ice again, but I see you had at least an inkling of the truth.
What do you mean, Mr. Edgeworth?
It's quite simple. True, the break in the trailer meeting came right at the time of death. However, The path from there to the scene of the crime was blocked. The fallen Miss Monkey, I thought it was Mr. Monkey. Miss Monkey had barred the way. Around 2:15, a strong gust of wind knocked off the studio mascot's head. Ergo, when the people in the trailer took a break at 2:30, the way to the studio was blocked. Blocked by Mrs. Monkey's severed head.
It's what? It's actually Mr. Monkey, but Edgeworth has a point.
Yes,
yeah,
okay.
You got it right. Somehow I feel no desire to correct him.
I believe we have seen enough evidence. I'd like to relieve Mr. Manila from the stand.
What? It's over?
He's got a ponytail!
Very well, the court's opinion on this case is as follows. We have found that there were several other people in the studio too on the day of the murder. However, it is also clear that none of these people could have gone to Studio 1. They therefore have no relation to this case. Furthermore, with regards to the photo of the Steel Samurai, given the size of the costume, no one other than Mr. Powers could have worn it that day. All that is lacking is decisive evidence that he is the one who did it. If we had that, I'm afraid I would have to find Mr. Powers guilty. Oh no.
Your Honor, the prosecution is pleased to announce that we indeed have decisive evidence. A witness.
Can I get a witness?
Can I get a witness?
Who is this witness, Mr. Edgeworth?
My witness saw the very moment when the Steel Samurai skewered the victim.
Is it the little kid?
Oh no! Oh, not the child. Don't bring... Oh, I forgot.
Order! I will have order.
What's his name?
I see. The court will take a 10-minute recess, after which we will hear your witness.
Cody. That's his
Cody
name.
Hackins.
Yeah. I was just trying to check. I was like, what's his name?
Court will take a 10-minute recess. Court is adjourned for recess.
Thank you. Preparing. Stop preparing.
Just go. Bro, we're in trouble.
Cody, oh no.
We would have gotten, like, major points lost, though, if we would have tried to claim that it was the trailer.
Because Edgeworth would have been like, bleh.
What do we do now, Mia? If everyone in that trailer has an alibi.
I'm sorry, Phoenix. I guess I was wrong.
Mia? Don't tell me you're giving up. If you give up, what hope do I have?
Don't get me wrong. I've never given up on a trial before, not while there was a chance. Only one thing became clear in your cross-examination. The people in the trailer could not have gone to Studio 1. I thought there was more to it than that, but I was wrong. That's all there is.
What's going to happen to me?
Death. Sorry.
It kind of seems like everyone in that courtroom thinks I did it. They think I'm a murderer.
Yes, Discount Wolverine. Don't worry, Mr. Powers. If you are innocent, we will prove it. I guarantee it. How? Leave it to us and be yourself. Be strong. You are the Steel Samurai hero to children everywhere, after all.
Chief. Thanks, Sniff. I'm so sad.
Okay, Phoenix. This one's for the kids. Let's do it. This one's for Cody Hackins.
We're back in session. What was the point of that?
I don't know. We had a 10-minute recess to grab the kid from off the street.
Court is back in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers.
The prosecution has a concern. As our witness is a grade schooler of tender years, and this is a murder case, we worry that the defense might cause unnecessary trauma with his cruel questioning.
Nice to see Edgeworth taking the moral high ground.
However, we have no choice. The prosecution calls Cody Hackins to the stand. Oh, he's so small! Oh, me. Your Honor, perhaps you could arrange a box for him to stand on.
All right. Guard, please bring him a box. One of those donut crates should do.
Oh, that'd be me. I'd have to stand on a box. Will the witness state his name and grade in school? Witness! What? Just because you're all grown up don't mean you can push me around. Cody, answer his question, okay? Hey, it's you, the nice lady. I'm Cody Hackins. I'm in 2nd grade.
I get the feeling this is going to be a long, long day.
Mr. Edgeworth, please remember that you're speaking to a child. Try to be gentle.
Witness, or I mean, Cody.
He's having trouble with this gentle thing.
You were present, or you were at Global Studios on the day of the incident. You got a problem with that? Please tell us what you saw that day. What, Pops? You want me to tell you and Grams with the beard over there? Just... Mr. Edgeworth will be fine.
I prefer bearded gentlemen myself.
A very long day.
Incidentally, photographic equipment is strictly forbidden in this courtroom.
My apologies, Your Honor. He said he wouldn't testify if he couldn't bring it. I'd like special permission if that's possible.
Wait, so you're saying you had to bargain terms with a kid and you lost?
Hey, I just got this new camera. Don't really know how to use it all that good yet, but I bring it with me wherever I go. Phoenix, I wonder if he had that camera on the day of the murder. You'd better make a note of it in the court record. Making a note of it. Good job.
Very well, Cody. Please testify to the court about what you saw the day of the incident.
Pops.
Pops with the beard.
I wanted to see a Steel Samurai rehearsal, just once. I found a map on the internet and went to the studios that day. I went through the woods, off the path, so that old lady wouldn't catch me. I was going for the studio. I got kind of lost on the way though, for about 30 minutes. When I came out by the studio, there was the Steel Samurai. It totally rocked. Right before my eyes, out came the bad guy. Of course, the Steel Samurai took him down. Pow! If I had my camera with me, that would have been the time for a shot, I'd tell you. Anyway, I couldn't get into the studio, so I went home. Need a key card.
Very well. The defense may begin its cross-examination.
Perfect.
But be gentle. Remember, you're talking to a child.
This kid is tougher than most adults we see in here, honestly.
Boo, 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 boo.
Oh, sorry.
I wanted to see a Steel Samurai. Just once. Makes sense. I just wanted to...
Was that day the first time you'd been to the studio?
Actually, I've been a couple of times. I never managed to get there on a rehearsal day. And that security lady's always yelling. Right. Please continue. Chill, Pops. I'm getting to it. How am I supposed to talk with you cutting me off all the time? Jeez!
He's got a sword, too. He's gonna pull out his sword.
Went through the woods, off
Press.
the path.
I wanna know.
Me too.
The path. Off the path?
Yeah, you know how the studios are in the valley there? If you go off the path a little, there's woods. That's where I was.
I see.
Anyhow.
So couldn't someone else have gone?
That's what I was saying.
Okay. Okay, press. I want to know. You got lost in the woods?
Yeah, I couldn't figure out which way I was walking. Man, I was relieved when I saw the blue studio doors. But guess what happened next? Yeah, that's pretty...
No, I press it.
Okay. Checking.
Steel Samurai?
Yeah, he was standing by the studio gate. It looked like he was thinking about something before going in. Then he opened up the gate and went inside.
I see. What then?
It totally rocked! Right before my eyes. Out came the bad guy.
What sort of bad guy was it?
A guy, a person, kinda tall, skinny.
Are you sure it was a guy?
I don't know. He was kind of far away.
He's being awfully vague.
Mia's just like,
Pow.
pow!
What happened to the bad guy?
Huh? Well, he kind of didn't move. Not a bit. Like he was dead. I guess he's a real pro. What a great actor.
Yes, I suppose he was. Press.
Yeah, because you always have your camera with you, sir.
If you had your camera? You mean you weren't carrying your camera then?
No, I wasn't. It's not like I have it all the time.
Really? I guess seeing the killing freaked him out and he went home?
Phoenix, remember he's a child. Use gentle words, but be firm.
Easy for you to say. Wait, it started all over?
Yeah, once you get to the end, it goes to the beginning again.
Okay.
I'm just trying to get back to the...
To the camera?
Yeah.
Do we have any evidence? Wait, what's that? Can we look at
Contains
it?
every victory scene. Photos of every victory scene in every battle the Steel Samurai has won.
Yeah, we should present that, I think. Your Honor, that statement contradicts this evidence.
Oh, no.
It does? I don't see anything contradictory.
Huh? Really?
Objection overruled. Try to think before you make accusations, Mr. Wright. Oh no, we lost.
Oops, that didn't go so well. Can we examine? Or how do we... We can't examine when we're between...
Yeah. I can check this.
No, go back. What about the photo?
This?
Yeah. Check A. It looks like it's somebody too short.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying.
Right.
Like, they're like too short in the legs, but
Yeah.
their upper body is like still muscular enough or something.
Yeah, yeah. What is... Examine the scrapbook. Can we check it?
I
Oh, no, we
can't.
can't. Okay.
Should I present that?
We could.
Oh, the music stopped. Oh, that was the right thing.
Cody, what you just said seems, well, a little strange. Didn't you say before that you always bring your digital camera wherever you go? You were quite clear about that. Cody, you shouldn't lie here. You understand that, right?
Mr. Wright, a word with you.
Uh-oh. Was I putting the pressure on too much?
What is this digital camera contraption you're talking about?
Oh my
This
God.
doodad.
It's a digital camera, Your Honor. It's kind of a new sort of camera. How do I explain that?
I see.
Anyway, Cody, I can't believe you wouldn't bring your camera on a trip to the studio. You did bring it, didn't you?
Mr. Wright, how cruel you are to terrorize a poor child so.
I don't care if he's a child or a prosecuting attorney. No one should lie in court.
What do you mean, or a prosecuting attorney?
Well, Cody?
We just... What? Yeah, so I had my camera. So what? You got a problem with that? Look at
Liar.
you standing on box!
So you did have a camera. And did you use this camera?
Why would I use it? I was too busy watching.
Very well. Please testify to the court about what you were so busy watching.
Bruh.
Child.
Testimony changes like 20 times.
Every time. Yeah, I had my camera with me, but I was glued to the action. I couldn't take my eyes off it. The Steel Samurai, he goes for the bad guy. Wham! Then the bad guy stopped moving. He's so strong. The Steel Samurai rules. Then the bad guy stopped moving. What? That's a
Ah, is that all? Well, that was brief. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination.
I'm pressing you on every little thing, child.
What I saw.
Except for that.
Press. So you were watching the Steel Samurai. Did you watch the whole fight?
Yeah, of course.
You didn't turn away, not even once.
No.
Okay, then tell us exactly what happened.
Yeah, I'm getting to that. He goes for the bad guy.
Press.
Wham!
So the bad guy attacked him first?
Yeah,
What sort of person was this bad guy?
I told you, a person. He was a person.
How was he dressed?
A kinda don't remember. I was too busy watching the Steel Samurai. I see. And what happened next? Then the bad guy stopped moving.
Press. Why?
Huh? What do you mean? Why?
Why wasn't the bad guy moving?
Well, because the Steel Samurai brought him to justice.
And how exactly did he do that?
How did he do it? With a samurai kick, and a samurai punch, samurai chop, samurai slap. Something like that.
He's still being vague about this.
What? Don't give me that look, Pops.
How should I play this? I think we need to press a little more.
Yeah.
Cody,
What?
the music stopped.
Yeah.
Something's bothering me. Before you said that you couldn't take your eyes off the action,
Yeah. So what?
yet you missed the most important part.
What is the meaning of this? The witness has stated what he saw clearly. Wait. I
Objection.
missed a word.
You know as well as I do he's being vague. Tell me what kind of murderer uses a samurai slap. My point is this. Cody, you may have seen some of the Steel Samurais fight, but you missed the most important part, the killing blow.
The cute tiny little box. I'm sorry.
Order! Mr. Wright! How could this be? Can you explain how we might have missed something so vital?
That's the thing.
Phoenix, I believe you're on the right track with this. Think, why didn't Cody see the climax of the fight? I know you. You can figure this out.
Mr. Wright, your answer.
I think he was watching the rehearsal.
We have ascertained that this young boy is a great fan of the Steel Samurai. Why wouldn't he watch the climax of the fight?
Okay, I'm looking at the court record. Oh, he's still learning.
Yeah,
He was probably fiddling with a camera.
okay.
Or that's what I'm thinking now.
Okay. Okay, I'll
Yeah. So, he was watching something else?
yeah. He missed the climax of the fight because he was looking at something else, probably.
Probably.
Something else?
Mr. Wright, explain yourself. What could possibly distract this boy from seeing his idol, the Steel Samurai, fight? What do you claim he was looking at?
Oof. Come on, think of something. Think of something. Nothing.
Mr. Wright, please refrain from making baseless claims.
Yes, sorry, Your Honor.
Do you have another explanation for this?
Well then,
We have ascertained that this young boy is a great fan of the Steel Samurai. Why wouldn't he watch the climax of the fight?
show evidence then? Or he couldn't?
I would say show evidence. Your Honor, I have evidence.
Evidence?
Yes, Your Honor.
Why did Cody look away from the fight?
I think it's the camera. Here's my proof.
Oh, the music stopped. Oh my god, okay.
What's that? The camera?
The witness stated that he recently received this camera.
Yes, I'm aware of that.
He wasn't entirely familiar with its operation.
I'm aware of that too. Ah!
Correct. Why would Cody be looking somewhere else at the critical moment? Because he was looking at his camera. He was trying to take a picture.
Hey!
Bullseye.
What's your problem, Pops? You got a thing for picking on little kids?
Pressing, not picking.
Good job, Phoenix. Cody was lying, clearly. Smart of you to realize there was no way he could just stand there, watching his hero, and not take a picture.
Right. Cody, there's only one reason why you would have looked away from the fight, and that was because you wanted to take a picture. But having just received your camera, you weren't used to using it yet. So you missed the climax of the fight, correct?
Yeah. Well, Phoenix, I'll bet you anything he's hiding more than that. Have him testify again.
Right. Mia means businesses.
Third time.
Your Honor, the defense would like to request that Cody Hackins testify once more.
Okay.
Very well. Cody, could you please tell us about your camera? And about why you didn't take a picture of the fight? Welcome to the real world, kid.
Yeah!
I like to pick on little kids. Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney.
Yeah, you're right, Pops. The Steel Samurai had just escaped from the clutches of the villain. So I held up my camera to take a picture, but the lens wouldn't open in time, so I missed it. That's all that happened. Yup.
Right.
Anything strange in that testimony, Mr. Wright?
I'm not sure.
But I'd like to proceed with the cross-examination anyways.
You're right, Pops.
No photo?
Yeah, you're right, Pops. The Steel Samurai had just escaped. Press, young child.
So you did see the beginning of the fight.
Yeah.
Did you notice anything unusual?
Well, I guess the Steel Samurai was moving a little strange.
Moving strangely?
So I held up my camera to take a picture. But the lens wouldn't open in time, so I missed it. Press or no?
Yeah, press. When the lens opened, what did you see?
Well, a person on the ground, and the Steel Samurai.
Press. That's all?
Yeah, I told you, I didn't take a picture.
I would have once I got that lens open. Did he really not take a picture? Not even one? Press him hard. Nah, he definitely would have taken a picture. There's got to be something here I can use. Cody. Listen up, Cody Hackins. I know exactly what happened that day. You took a picture.
Hey!
Bullseye? Question mark?
How did you know?
I see through all your lies, Cody Hackins. It's one of my powers.
Wow!
This feels great.
Yeah, I took a picture.
Perhaps you could change your testimony to reflect this, Cody. It's like the most unreliable witness ever.
Took a few shots, but it was too late, so I erased them.
Liar.
Yeah.
You erased them?
Yeah.
Why would you erase a picture of your beloved Steel Samurai victorious?
Well, you know, why would I want to keep a picture like that?
He's becoming less and less cooperative. I better find a clear contradiction soon, or some solid evidence. How can I pick holes in such a short testimony?
There has to be something. It's the book. The book. Dig up the dirt, Phoenix. Find out what this kid's all about. Right at the beginning again.
Yeah.
Every victory scene.
Yep.
Objection!
The music stopped.
Yeah.
Cody,
What? Man, every time you say Cody, you follow it with something bad.
I just wanted to thank you for giving me this the other day.
Huh? Oh, right.
What was it you told me then?
I go to every live performance. I always take a picture when the Steel Samurai lands the final blow. Whizzam! I got 'em all. I never missed one. A perfect collection.
Cody, did you really get a picture of the Steel Samurai standing victorious over his foe? If you did, I find it hard to believe that you would just erase it. Wouldn't you keep it for your album?
Ah!
Mr. Wright, what exactly is this album?
It's called Path to Glory. It's a collection of pictures of the Steel Samurai, all taken by Cody Hackins. He claims it's a perfect collection of every battle the Steel Samurai has won.
I see.
Don't you find this very odd, Your Honor? Among all his pictures of the Steel Samurai, none were taken that day.
It's because it wasn't the Steel Samurai.
Or it's because the Steel Samurai wasn't victorious.
Right.
Ooh.
Order. Mr. Wright, have you an explanation?
If the Steel Samurai had just defeated his adversary, I certainly would expect to see a picture of it in this album. Exactly my point, Your Honor.
It wasn't the Steel Samurai. No, wait, no way.
Phoenix, I think we finally discovered the truth. And what a truth it is.
Mia, are we sure about this? Did he actually?
Yes. I'm pretty sure what you're thinking is right. Tell them, Phoenix. Tell them what the truth is.
Mr. Wright, please explain to the court what is going on here. Why was there no picture in the album from the day of the murder? Why would the boy have erased the photos he took? Steel Samurai didn't win. I could think of only one reason, Your Honor. The Steel Samurai didn't win. That's why Cody deleted those photos. You mean the Steel Samurai lost? Well, Cody, I'm right, aren't I? Tell the truth. The bad guy defeated the Steel Samurai.
No way! No! It's impossible. The Steel Samurai never loses. He never loses to anyone. Ever!
Your Honor, the witness has revealed everything with his words. There was a reason why he lied and told us he didn't take a picture. The same reason he erased his precious photos. For Cody, it was inconceivable that the Steel Samurai could be defeated.
I do not think you know what that word... whatever. Whatever the quote is.
I don't think the word means what you
think it means. Yeah, that...
However, Cody witnessed the impossible. He saw the Steel Samurai lose. Yet to admit what he saw would destroy everything he believed in. That's why he lied and said the Steel Samurai won. He couldn't handle the truth!
You can't handle the truth!
Order! I will have order!
Yes, sir.
Witness, I mean Cody, is this true?
Is it true?
What did you see? Tell the court what you saw.
He is crying.
Bro.
Profusely. He went, wah!
Cody, that day you saw the Steel Samurai lose a fight.
Yes, he did.
Right?
Wow, okay, you're right. The Steel Samurai fell down. Then he didn't move. Wow, crying noises.
Order.
What kind of stunt are you trying to pull, Wright? The Steel Samurai was the murderer, not the victim.
Yet, according to your witness's testimony, the Steel Samurai was the one who fell. Mr. Wright, what's going on? Apparently we have all made a serious error.
An error? What is this all about?
Steel Samurai was the victim. If you understand what really happened, it's actually quite simple. At the end of the fight, the Steel Samurai fell to the ground and lay still. In other words, the Steel Samurai was not the killer, he was the victim. Don't you see? Jack Hammer was the Steel Samurai. Order.
Bah.
So the Steel Samurai in this photograph, you're saying the man in this costume was the victim, Mr. Jack Hammer? That's what I'm saying, Your Honor.
That's exactly what I say.
Jack Hammer was present at the action scene run through that morning. Thus, he obviously knew about Will Power's foot injury. But wait! Hadn't Mr. Hammer gone to Studio One already? That's what everyone thought. But remember what Miss Oldbag said in her testimony.
Yes, my turn. On the day of the murder, I arrived at the guard station at 1 p.m. Did I see poor old Hammer? Nope. He'd already gone to the studio before I got back to the guard station.
Mr. Jack Hammer left the employee area after lunch. However, no one saw him go to Studio One. Nor was there a picture of him. He waited for Mr. Powers to take a nap in his dressing room. Then he snuck into the dressing room and stole the costume. But why would the victim do such a thing? I don't know.
I get it.
Question mark?
I thought that the Steel Samurai was moving strange, so it was a different person inside the suit. Pops!
Me? What?
Actually, there was one piece of data I saved.
Bro! Data?
Yeah, a photo on my digital camera. You
What?
have it! Give me the picture! Give it to me!
Objection!
Show us quick! No way, man, never gonna look at me like that.
No!
Here, this is it. That's a 2.
That's Studio 2.
That's a 2!
Well, looking at this, it's still a little hard to say. I'm afraid that it could be anyone in that costume. Your opinion, Mr. Wright?
I agree, Your Honor. This isn't decisive evidence.
Sorry, this doesn't look like the proof we need. I'll give it back.
Wait, Phoenix.
Mia, what?
Look at that photo once more. That's it, Phoenix. That photo is all the evidence you need to win this trial.
What? Your Honor, may I see that photo once more, please? Certainly. I don't see why not.
Phoenix, show him. There's a glaring, decisive inconsistency with the facts as we know them in that photo.
We know. Find the inconsistency in the photo. The 2!
This 2, right? Because that's like an S for studio.
Yeah.
And that's, so, this. Oh, present, sorry.
Take that! Your Honor, look at this. I see a gate.
Might I draw your attention to the number on that gate?
The number?
Ah, yes.
Well, it's hard to see, but it looks like a 2.
Clearly not a 1, Your Honor, correct?
Yeah!
I believe Mr. Edgeworth sees what I'm getting at.
But that's impossible.
Hey, what's this all about? Please explain so that I might be shocked along with the rest of the court.
I'll use the studio guide map. And that means that no one...
The body was found here in Studio 1. However, what do we see in this photo taken at the time of the murder? It does not say 1 on that gate in the photo.
Your Honor, here is the true scene of the crime. Studio 2.
I will.
Sure.
Listen. Bonk.
Here, at Studio 2.
I see. That would explain the 2 on the gate in the photo.
Your Honor, I find it very significant that the murder took place in Studio 2. The path was blocked.
No, the trailer's there. Right?
Yeah.
So that means
well,
all the people.
but the path. Yeah, okay, the trailer's there.
As you may recall, there was a trailer in Studio 2.
Now, on that day, a meeting was held in that very trailer. There was a break in the meeting corresponding to the time of death. During that break, Mr. Salmonella and Ms. D. Vasquez were outside eating steak. They were at the scene of the crime.
Order.
The path to the trailer was blocked. So we have heard. The path was blocked at 2:15. In other words, the victim went to Studio 2 before that time.
Yes, I suppose that would be the case.
Remember Mr. Salmonella's testimony. Allow me to remind the court. He said no one in the trailer was guilty because they could have not gone to Studio 1. I agree, because Studio 1 isn't where it was killed. Yet in actuality, the verse was true. Only someone at the trailer could have committed this murder. They were the only ones with access to the scene of the crime. Studio 2. Amazing.
Yes.
Edgeworth, edgy boy. Order! The defense makes the following claims. The scene of the crime was Studio 2. The person that the security guard, Ms. Oldbeg, saw was the victim, Mr. Jack Hammer. Mr. Hammer, for some reason, stole a Steel Samurai costume. Then he went to Studio 2.
This is madness. Jack Hammer is the victim. The victim. Why would he steal a Steel Samurai costume? Are you suggesting he did so to cover up the details of his own murder?
Well, no, of course not.
Or do you have proof? Give me proof that the victim... Oh, sleeping pills.
Yeah.
That's why Hammer took a nap. That's why Hammer took a nap.
Who? You mean...
Sorry, that's why
Powers?
Took a nap. I have proof.
I have proof. You do? You do, Mr. Wright?
Now that they're so surprised, suddenly I'm much less confident.
I'm not.
I think I'm right, though.
Here's my proof that Miss Jack Hammer stole the costume.
Bonk.
This is it. An empty medicine bottle? I found this on the table in the employee area. The same table where Mr. Hammer and Mr. Powers ate. The label reads sleeping pills.
Sleeping pills?
The defendant, Mr. Powers, spent that entire afternoon sleeping. He was drugged by Mr. Hammer.
Wait a moment. That bottle does raise some suspicions, yes. But there's no proof that Mr. Hammer used it.
Your Honor, I have an idea.
Fingerprint. Right?
Yeah.
Fingerprint the bottle.
An idea? Very well, let's hear it.
I want to check this bottle for fingerprints. If my claim is true, Mr. Hammer's fingerprints should show up on this bottle.
Chum.
He gets so mad.
I know.
I suppose you're right. Very well. The court will take possession of the bottle.
We gave him the bottle. Is Cody gone? Or is he still here?
This court will suspend proceedings on the current trial for today.
Oh my gosh.
Cody Hackett's testimony has revealed new possibilities in this case. In fact, things may have happened very differently than we previously thought. The Steel Samurai seen by Ms. Oldbag may have been the victim, Jack Hammer.
Oh, Jack.
The scene of the crime was not Studio 1, but was in fact Studio 2.
Thank you, Cody.
And those in the trailer did have time to commit the murder.
Facts.
Mr. Wright?
Yes.
Yes, Your Honor.
Your homework is to find the answer to the following question.
Who did it?
Why would Mr. Hammer steal the Steel Samurai costume? Also, who killed him and why?
Who killed him and where and with what? Sorry.
Find the answers for me by tomorrow.
That's a lot of homework.
Strange
You will need to reconsider your stance in this case. Above all, you will need to reconsider your suspicion of Mr. Will Powers.
As you say, Your Honor.
This trial will be extended until tomorrow. This is the last extension.
Thank you. Cody.
I thought we were going to be done with this.
Me too.
Very well, court is adjourned.
Thank you, Cody.
Wah, 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 wah.
Goodness. Terrifying.
Phew! That was a close one.
We were saved by a hair. That's all that counts. I thought seriously about going home about 3 times during the trial.
Me too. Really? You both seem so confident.
Ha, maybe I should take up a career in acting. I was ready to pronounce you dead about 3 times back there.
Me too.
Dead?
Of course, we're kidding.
Are you sure?
I wasn't kidding.
Now, Mr. Powers.
We have to go make our final investigation. But I promise you will find the true killer by tomorrow's trial. Maybe.
Right, thanks. Sniff.
To be continued.
Woo!
This is like the longest case ever.
Bruh, can we just get this? Yeah, I mean, we know that Mr. Will Powers was not in the suit.
Right.
And it was Jack Hammer that was probably in the suit. So that's something, right?
Right.
Epic.
Uh-oh.
I'm out of the camera.
Don't worry about it.
I'm in. Yeah, so it was an interesting chapter, I guess, of that trial. I thought we were actually finished by then, but
Me
it looks
too.
like we did not, so that was a little disappointing. But
Little bit, but Cody gave us, like, good stuff to work with.
yeah, we kind of have we know that we have just one chapter left, and then it's going to be the end of this one, so...
And probably two suspects only.
Right.
Because they didn't name any of the bigwigs. They just kind of... You're like, here's Sal, here's D. Which
But,
one?
like, I feel like that's for the purposes of, like, legal. Like, I don't really care who killed him. Like, we just know that it wasn't Powers.
Right.
So,
Right.
It's like, should be done. But I guess we have to figure everything out in this. Because it's a video game. Because it's a video game.
Yeah.
All right. So we hope you guys like that chapter. Tune in for the next episode when we'll get to the crescendo of, what is it, Trial 3?
Yes, I believe so.
So, yeah, take us out.
All right. Thank you guys so much for watching. And if you liked it, we hope to see you in one of our future videos.
All right. Take care, guys. Bye now.
Bye-bye.